I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Right in, over curling, right in. 15. Good.
To the pin.
Nice.
We were just like, don't worry, Andrew's got it.
Nice, we win nervous
Tighter.
together.
Oh, minimum.
Line's
2.
good.
That's close, yeah. Just half.
Okay, right to my broom.
Higher than your broom. Just a 2.
Line's good.
You can get to 2.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving for line. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Go, 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 go. Better than half, better than half. Okay, good, sweet.
Sweet Lens. Okay. Was that me? No. Okay. So
Tight.
I like 3?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Two. I got the same. I got less.
Okay. 2, 3.
It's running a bit better.
Yeah, this one's running. 4. 3,
Here
4.
goes. Here goes.
No, 3, 3.
Here goes.
Good. 16-2. Perfect. Nice.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, that's closer. Yeah.
Still at 10.
Okay. 10s are
Like
feeling.
the, in.
Sure. 10s are feeling like 10s.
I think so. Maybe I'm more on the 9-8 side.
Okay.
Little up, 9-8.
Close.
Yep.
Yep.
Still up, 9-6.
Float. Float. Close. Yep. Float. 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 Any roll? Good. 10-2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to go my way anyway, so.
10.
10, you got it. Close. Yep. Yep. Go.
Hard, Chris.
Hard, go hard.
Hard.
Whoa. 10 up. Whoa.
Shauna.
Whoa. Okay. 9-6. Okay.
Ten.
It's good.
Okay.
Just 10.
Whoa.
It's good.
Whoa.
Coming down a little.
Yep.
11.
Hard. Oh, sorry, 11-2.
Did finish.
Huh?
It did finish.
Okay.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. You got it. Just roll the center.
Yeah, you got it. Clean. Whoa. 10.
Shauna.
10. Shauna. Hard, Shauna. Hard to stay.
Okay.
10-8. Okay. She said 10-8.
Okay.
Close.
Okay, let it work
Top
if you can.
12, top 8.
Yes, minimum.
Top 12.
Let it work.
Top 12.
All you.
Gotta go.
Where are we?
Top 12. Tight.
Hard, Sarah. Hard. Get it there. Hard. Great sweep.
Can you see this?
Nope.
Do you like this?
Do that or you peel the guard off and you have an open shot at it, but yeah. Yeah,
I like
draw
this.
or peel.
Okay.
Theirs was a 15-6 already. I think we're like
'Kay.
15's probably good.
I think 15's good.
Okay.
I like it. I think we're close.
Line.
Wait
Back
only.
four right now. Line's close. Close.
Wait only. Line's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Line's great. Line's perfect.
Hard,
Drag
oh
it.
yes,
Drag
hard.
it. Drag
Hard.
it.
Let's go.
15. Good.
It should come up a hair, I would think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay.
That was a 15.
Just around it. That was a 15?
Yeah.
Okay, so he wants it just in under behind it. Like similar?
Not much off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Similar. We didn't
Yeah,
sweep it till
second down
the
this
end.
path, right?
Looks more.
A little bit.
It feels like more to me.
Where?
T.
Back
Line's
four.
great.
Take it back 4.
Wait on it. Back four.
Wait on it. Yeah, line. You gotta go, little Alyssa. You gotta go. Gotta go, Alyssa. Hard,
Line only.
Alyssa. Hard,
Line only.
Alyssa. Hard, Alyssa.
Line
Okay,
only.
okay.
Nice call.
14-3.
Same thing?
Yeah.
This will run that much straighter.
Okay.
Close. Yep.
Close.
Yeah. Hard. Yes! Hard. Good. Good, sir.
Okay, it's curling a bit here.
Just come around?
15 already.
Yeah.
Sarah.
Okay. We've seen this path now. What are we getting for mine?
I think we're thinking like, I think 15-3 even.
Okay, sure. I'm good
This will
with
be
that.
the third one down here.
Yeah.
Chris said I'm 15 already.
No, that's
Yeah, we're
everybody's
15
hands up.
already for sure.
Okay.
We're even
Yeah,
thinking
this
like
is
on the
good path.
15-3 side might be okay.
Yeah, they got 1:15.6 there.
Yeah, because we can carry
Yeah,
it.
and this is the third one down here. So,
'Kay.
nice throw, you know it.
I like the go bit.
4, 5.
Line's good.
Line's great. 5.
Line's good, guys.
Yeah. Go, go, go.
4.
Go. Almost
Hard,
there.
hard, hard.
Straight.
Kind of curling though.
That's okay.
As long as you're in.
Go, 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 go. Okay, whoa. Okay. You can play the draw now.
I was thinking play the run. I still have the full 4-foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought based on yours should just come up a little bit?
Yeah, I throw in the
At
end.
the end, yeah.
Okay.
Run similar to Sarah's second one.
Hair last.
Close. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. No.
Whoa.
No.
Whoa.
Okay. Same thing.
Go a little
We're
bit.
gonna have to go
further.
wider
Okay, you
though,
got it.
because that rolled. We were a little closer.
Yeah.
Just like, you think a foot more weight?
15-4 maybe?
Yeah. Because what? She was 15-6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I can give you just a touch more, eh?
Yeah, we're just a slightly lighter, like longer path here.
Okay.
Yep. You got it.
I gave it more.
I think you gotta go.
Line's good.
Same. Hard line.
Hard line, go, go, go.
Hard, Alyssa.
Hard, Alyssa.
Go, go, go.
Hard, Alyssa. Go.
Hard, we're still almost there.
Yep.
Quick, there's blue.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep, yep.
I won't go far enough.
No, we want to bump it over in front. Okay.
Sorry.
Just like probably heavy draw. You gotta get through both. Like hack?
Heavy draw, we might actually overcurl.
Yeah, or like hack.
Yeah.
That's gonna be close. I'll look from the other end, but. Thinking hack is probably
Yeah.
good to get through both.
Good.
Ice looks okay.
I think so.
Got a bit of movement here.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. Good.
Just hack. Little
Clean.
Both.
Close.
Oh.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Throw it to commercials. Don't take too long because we.
Okay, line's good.
But on the lighter side.
Still 2.
Right to my.
Actually, going not bad, Liz.
3.
Still hanging.
High 3.
The line. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Split center. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
A little more.
Perfect
Nice
spot.
sequence.
Good.
It's not bad.
Line's nice.
D-line, top 4.
Line's nice.
Top 4,
Line's
top
great.
8. Yeah. Little light, little
Line's
light.
really good.
Go, 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 go.
Hard straight. Hard straight. Hard for paint.
We're full 12. Almost fighting 8.
Okay. 15-8.
What did she say again?
15-8. MacMillan put the broom there. Might be looking at a freeze on top of that red stone.
Just 8 foot, hey?
We just lost at the end, eh?
What was that?
15-8.
And it's just 8 foot?
Yeah, full 8.
Of course, we have both the men's and the women's provincials going on here today on the ice. So we'll be given updates on the other sheets as we go along here as well. Hannah will be letting us know how the other sheets are doing.
Yeah, happy after the first end.
Don't want to go
It looks like Ryan took 1 point over Reese Hansen.
Keep going, keep going, flip the line. Good.
Reese Hansen, of course, beat MacMillan just the other day in their opening match, but MacMillan did bounce back against Jackson Bear to take a 9-3 win in their second. So they stand at 1-1 so far in the tournament. Wark 0-3 at this point, looking to bounce back against a tough MacMillan team here.
Faster. It is faster.
Yeah.
13.
And then we also look like we have one more score from the men's side as well. So we have Dijon taking 1 point over Kolomaya in the first end as well.
Hard, Shauna. Hard, Shauna. You're almost there. Hard, Shauna. Hard, Shauna. Hard, Shauna. Hey.
Okay, that's not bad.
So what are we thinking here? I think we're getting into fourth stone for each team, or third stones rather for each team. What are we thinking coming up for the MacMillan team here, judged on where that broom is?
Yeah, it looks like we might be playing a takeout.
It's close.
Queen.
Just 10.
And again, there they referred to a 10, so 10 will be a lighter weight takeout while still being takeout weight for sure.
Probably wanted to be a little bit closer to nose, maybe even on the other side, get a little bit of a roll behind the guard, but
Top 4.
accomplish the first thing always first, and that's getting rid of that stone, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like Wark coming back with another draw, hopefully around that center guard.
Okay.
Where?
On its own right now.
T-line.
D-line right now.
Room right now. It's running.
Okay.
Top 4, T. Running.
Lots of weight calls come from the sweepers. That's imperative to
there,
communicate
Keith.
with the skip or the person in the house as to where that rock's going to end up.
Go, Shauna.
Can you curl it?
Yep, go, Shauna.
Yeah, so you always want your sweepers to make sure they're communicating the weight the entire way down the ice. That way both the thrower and, more importantly, the skip can have a more accurate line call.
Mm-hmm. Again, looks like we're going to get some draw weight here from Team MacMillan. Really trying to utilize that center guard that was set up at the start of this end here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, T.
Room. Room still.
Top 4.
Now, Hannah, for somebody who hasn't necessarily watched a ton of women's curling, maybe they've only watched men's curling in their lives, what are some of those key differences between the two games?
Yeah, really generally speaking, women's...
Right on the dot there.
Yeah, great shot. Yeah, so women's games tend to be a bit more like what we're seeing here. So a little bit more aggressive with lots more draws and guards taking place. Whereas, not always, but sometimes men's games can result in quite a few blank ends, especially to start with. So they're a little bit more defensive in their calling of the game.
Yeah, we were watching the Dijon game last night together, and I think they only scored in 3 of the total ends before handshakes. It was a lot of tickets to Blanksville. I know that you want to say that if we get a blank here tonight. So hopefully maybe they'll give us 1 blank so you can use your line that you've been wanting to use.
Nice sweep.
And here we are on Sarah's shot here.
Yeah, it looks like the sweepers are indicating that it might be a little bit heavier than we want. They might not be able to get onto it 4 line if they had to.
We'll just line them up.
Still to it.
To
it. Little bounce.
Yeah, I didn't
a pretty good result there.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily see what the call was, but I don't think they'll be upset with where that rock ended up.
Okay.
And we also see a lot of hand signals from the skip towards the shooter, and I know that it can differ with each team, but what do a lot of those hand signals mean? That refers to a lot of weight calls as well, right?
It does, exactly. So a lot of different hand signals can mean different things to different teams, but usually they are used so that the skip doesn't have to necessarily yell down the ice to the thrower to communicate what weight they want.
We see a lot of weight coming with this, so this is obviously going to be a hit. And right on it for line here. Good result there. Leave your rock in and get rid of a blue stone.
I like my release, just a little less kick. Two. Similar line. 2.
Line's good.
Just a 2. 2. Line's fine.
Wanting to finish soon. Finish.
This looks like we're throwing up another center guard if possible. That rock's got to curl a little bit here at the end to get to that center line.
Finish. Gotta get to the line. Gotta get to the line. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Good sweep there to get it to that center line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's accomplishing at least guarding the shot rock on the button there. But
we're not going to get rid of it. We have to move them around.
Yeah, pretty long run back too. If you wanted to play that run back, the farther obviously that second hit is going to be, the harder that run back is going to be to play.
Looks like they are opting to play some weight here, at least to tap it back.
Little up. Close. 10-5. Alyssa.
Looks like we're trying to get this one to curl, see if she can move
really
it.
Gotta push Alyssa. Really gotta push Alyssa. Go.
Okay, they do tap it back and manage to
Yeah, Alyssa Kayla was able to get that rock to move just a little bit to get it onto at least a line that they're happy with, and it looks like they are probably sitting shot now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It could be better probably to be...
Listening to Skip MacMillan, see what she's thinking in here.
Yeah, the hit and roll might not be a bad play on the first.
So then it takes away one of her
But I'll have
options,
this on
too.
the next one anyway.
Yeah. Just like think about minimizing some of her options.
Yeah, I think if we don't quite make this and she does get another one in there, it's tricky not to give up 2.
True.
I think let's try to make this like good, almost on-nosed.
Okay.
Because I think it's hard to get super close on the side of this. So maybe if anything over.
Sure.
Maybe. Even if we tap this back, at least to sit 1-2.
The line that like you got.
So it looks like Kayla might be electing to throw
Yeah.
the freeze onto the back red there.
Yeah, not necessarily worried, as you heard her say, even if you do tap a little bit, it's okay. Now, Hannah, I think that we get 40 minutes of thinking time to throw these stones. So is there any concern into timing with these 10 end games?
Yeah, I would say so. Maybe not yet in this game in particular, but it's definitely something that the player and the script needs to keep in mind, as you don't want to have only a few minutes left playing the 10th end and be worried about time at that point.
So we're into skip stones here in end number 2. Kayla MacMillan will throw the first of the skip stones. Wark has the hammer in the second end.
Minimum 2.
Top 8, top 12.
Okay, go then.
Sounds like the way that they were calling it out, that this one might be a little bit shorter of where they wanted. I heard top 8, top 12. They're really on this the whole way down the ice. See if they can carry it to get into a little bit of that 4 foot. Good sweep there.
Really
Yeah,
good.
great sweep.
The 16-3.
Sweet.
Close.
So we'll see what Sarah Wark does to counter that shot. Of course, whenever you have hammer, you're always wanting to score at least 2. They say it's a force when you have to take only 1. So we'll see what she does here with her first skip stones. We'll listen into some of the thought process.
Just bump it?
Yeah.
Like leave it kind of there, but
Basically
back?
just throwing like back 4, back 8.
This looks like max.
This is like
Oh, it might be okay.
This is like T-line kind of ice, isn't it?
Yep.
Because even if we just freeze on it, it's not the end of the world either.
15.
A little bump's okay.
Little bump.
Okay, so we're thinking just straight T-line, no?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Do you like 15? Do you like
Yeah, if
14,
we
8?
can just freeze on the inside corner of that, that's perfect.
So it looks like that one red is sitting shot, surrounded by those 3. So I don't think that they're necessarily in a bad situation here. If they can at all get that red out, they'll be sitting pretty to score more than a couple if they can get that red out. But we'll see what happens with the first skip stones for Team Wark here.
But they also pounded it the whole way.
Okay.
Yeah. So it depends on how much
A lot of talking going into these skip stones as we see Team De Jong taking on Kolomaya over on sheet 4, I think. It might be sheet 2, though.
Yeah, I like it. Gotta go a bit. I don't mind it. Okay, just for line. Yeah. Okay.
Where are you?
Tell her where it is.
You're okay.
Line's great. 2.
This is looking like it's going to be a guard to me, Hannah.
Yeah, coming up a little bit late.
Curl.
That
I think they... Oh, go ahead, Dan.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that makes things a little bit more interesting. We'll see if Team MacMillan is able to put another one in the 4 foot, but...
It does look like they're looking at playing the double off the reds here, though.
As someone, I mean, you've obviously skipped a lot in your life here, Hannah. What is like one of the shots that you're like? Would you be comfortable? You want to play this double, or are you going to play more conservatively and maybe throw something up there to guard a little bit more?
Yeah, I think playing this double really puts pressure on Team Wark for her last shot there.
I mean, that one red is fairly wide open, so
yeah, exactly.
I guess worst case here, you nose. and it's still just the same situation. Team Wark's got to make a good shot to score.
Yeah.
Final stone for Team MacMillan here in end number 2. They carry a 1-0 lead here.
Oh.
You're on a pace here.
Oh. Whoa.
Didn't put a broom down the whole way. Great shot.
Yeah.
Really
great
good there
shot
from Kayla MacMillan.
I think we can still move this.
Yeah, so it looks like Sarah will have to throw some kind of light tap back weight. I think she's talking about maybe back 4 weight here to move that shot stone off the button and hopefully take her 1 here.
Yeah, pretty much anything in between 2 of those blues probably gets you shot,
So we have to
as
move
long
it
as you're not throwing an over amount of pace. So,
Red guard.
good shot required here from Sarah Wark to take her 1, and then we'll move into the third end tie. But we'll see what she's able to do here with the hammer.
Okay, we need to tap it 4 inches.
You heard there, she said they need to tap it about 4 inches, so probably not a ton of pace here.
It's definitely a touch more.
Back 4.
Room.
Close.
I don't know, it's not carrying. I think you gotta go.
Line's good.
Seems like it's coming off. They're going to get on it here.
Hard, guys.
Really dying, you can hear him say it. Might be on that guard as well. And it's
Yeah,
going
it looks
to be.
like it really took off there, started to curl about halfway down the sheet.
That might have been a sneaky 4 for MacMillan. I don't know where that red stone was, but we're through 2 ends here. MacMillan leading Wark along the way. We'll be back in just a moment to give you the third end.
Yeah. All the weight came off of it.
Oh, really?
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
So we are back here at the George Preston Recreation Center in the township of Langley, bringing you the 2025 BC Men's and Women's Curling Championships presented by Best Western. We have Team MacMillan taking on Team Wark. Team MacMillan was able to steal 4 in that second end and holds a 5-0 lead early in the third end. My name is Dan Phillips. I'm here with Hannah Durrant. Hannah, we are thrilled to be bringing you curling together.
We are, yes. And Dan and I would like to take a moment to acknowledge that we are on the traditional territories of the Coast Salish peoples, and in particular, acknowledge the growing relationship with the Katzie, Kwantlen, Maskri, and Semiahmoo First Nations as well.
Absolutely. So we are seeing the second stone here from Team MacMillan. Sarah Loken plays lead for them. Next, we'll see Lindsay Dubé, Sarah Daniels, and of course Kayla MacMillan. This team is coached by internationally ranked Nicholas Eden. And with the Wark team, we will see Krista Pilote, Alyssa Kylo, Shauna Jensen, and Sarah Wark, and they are coached by Greg Monkman. So I heard it in the break. Sarah Wark said, just get our 2 here. I think that's a good mindset after you do give up 4. Just get back on track. This is a long game, like we've said. These are 10 enders, so just getting back on track, get your 2, move on, and just keep plucking away.
Yeah, exactly, Dan. With 10 ends, you can do a lot. You can come back from a deficit for sure. And yeah, I really like that attitude of Sarah Wark saying, let's just get our 2 here, which is exactly what they need to do.
Yeah, it looks like they set up that corner guard to start the game, almost a double corner guard. I'm not sure. I didn't see the call there, but I would imagine that was supposed to be drawn around. As we see, that looks like Nicholas Eden to me. I could be wrong, but that is the coach of the MacMillan team there watching closely. Shout out to producer Jerry in the break. He also reminded us that there was an earlier game this morning with Montgomery where they were down 5, but then managed to battle back in 4-5 in an end. So Wark looking to certainly answer the 4 or 5 quick ones here from MacMillan.
Little wide.
Almost
finished.
To it. Almost.
Really hanging out there.
Really
Do
love
it.
this stagger. Yeah, finish.
They're going to freeze this one on top of
Yeah, trying to
12
just
foot.
unlock them. Okay. So much
Get a nice hit roll.
Yeah, and we have some updates from the other sheets as well. It looks like Reese Hansen and Ryan are tied 1-1 after 2 ends here. And then we also have Brown up 1 with a score of 2-1 after 2 over Halfley.
10 down!
Yep.
Mentioned it earlier, but MacMillan comes into the day 1-1. They lost their first match against Taylor Reese Hansen, as you just mentioned, 11-4, and then bounced back with a win against Jackson Bear. And Team Wark comes in 0-3, so looking to bounce back after a little bit of a tough start for them so far.
Yeah, and then on the men's side, we also have some scoring updates. So we have Dean having a score of 3-1 after 2 over O'Driscoll. And then we have Dijon and Kolomaya tied 1-1 after 2.
Just the one.
Looks like we're going to get some hit weight here, Hannah. Get rid of
I didn't exactly see the call, but they might be peeling here.
Yeah.
Good peel.
Yeah, I think I heard good peel out of the hand, so that's probably what we're going to see here. And that is exactly the result.
Yeah, nice clean peel.
I think before I started playing, Hannah, I thought that peeling would just be one of the easiest shots that I could imagine, but as anyone who would watch me at the club level would see, I'm Mr. Flash. Not as easy as it looks to peel those stones.
No, yeah, peeling, especially a perfect peel, like demonstrated just there, is not a super easy shot.
We're in the zone, I think. T-line.
Yeah.
Careful. Okay, it's got to move.
This one looks like we're going to be drawing around that corner guard if we can. Looks like we're going to have to curl that a lot.
Really got to move.
And it's going to have to get there.
Go. Yep, go. You're almost there. Push hard. Hard. Okay.
Going to get a bit of that 12-foot, maybe a little bit more exposed than you'd want around that corner guard. Might be able to see it from the hack.
Most of it. Like 90.
Yeah, so they're indicating that they can definitely see that rock that was just thrown.
I think the call was for normal weight.
Close. Very big.
And they're indicating that it might be a little bit heavier than they want.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think that's what Kayla was indicating that she wanted. And the blue did manage to stick around in the 12-foot there.
Tap it.
Yeah, that blue rock could come into play later, depending on how this end goes. So always a good if you can get some of those rocks.
Actually, I kind of like this way.
Okay.
At this point, just deciding what turn we want to throw.
Like we're punching it where? Back 8? Back 8?
Yeah, back 8, back 4.
So it sounds like they are perhaps raising their own red. Doesn't look like it's necessarily enough ice to draw around, but we'll see.
I think the weight call, as we heard, was back 8, back 4. So probably just a little bit beyond T-line here for weight.
Where? 8.
Yeah, that's good.
Curl.
I think we need to curl it.
Hard curl. Hard curl, Chris.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to tap this red if we can.
Right up, right up, right up, right up, right up, right up.
Go, Sarah.
They do manage to tap it. It looked like it just needed to curl a little bit more and perhaps have a little bit more weight as well.
Yeah, hair thin, probably. Was hoping to get that red kick into full 8, maybe even touch into 4.
You like that, Ice?
And when we say these numbers for people watching who don't necessarily follow a ton of curling, 12-foot handed going to be that big blue line or blue ring. 8-foot obviously going to be that white, and 4-foot is going to be the red.
Yep.
Exactly, Dan.
Went the line the whole way.
Oh wow, great shot. Yeah.
Really good double. That double was close. I always find doubles harder when it's pretty close to nose. I'm actually a little surprised that both of those kicked out the way they did.
It's definitely due to the weight they elected to throw. So because they threw it so hard, they were able to move both of those stones out of the rings.
More.
If you're wanting to take a look at the other scores, you can check them out on the curlbc.ca website. Photos, 50/50 available online, as well as both draws, scores, schedules. All that good information can be found on the curlbc.ca website there. If you're following along both these tournaments.
13-7. Whoa. Good. 13-7.
I don't have like a ton of it from my hack.
No.
Pretty good result there from teamwork.
Yeah, that's pretty behind that top blue in the 12-foot. We're listening to Team MacMillan for their shot strategy here.
Yeah.
I like a hair high to actually lose it and just like roll a smidge.
Then she's burying it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but this will be gone. So then we'll just hit this. Give them 2. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
Like if we miss it.
Yeah. I mean, we could play it. Tick, tick.
Yeah.
Still in the 8.
That's true. What kind of weight do you think?
Don't like it.
Board.
Yeah. Okay.
Board. We probably get the roll here. They play the same thing, and then maybe it's a shorter run.
Sure.
I think so.
The first one curled up a bit more than I thought it would.
That's minimum.
So I think, Dan, they're talking here whether or not they would like to play the run on their top blue there.
Yeah.
And it sounds like that is what they're electing to do.
And I threw this in
Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of curling is having the players mic'd up to be able to go through the thought process with them.
Yeah, exactly.
It's definitely a nice feature when we are watching the curling. Sometimes you just see shots made, but you don't know why. And being able to hear them talk through it is definitely a nice touch. So we'll see if she's able to make the run back here. This will be the first skip stone for either team. Kayla MacMillan's first, about to go down the sheet.
Thank you.
Oh. 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 Shooter goes.
Okay. Yeah, Sarah, take the shooter.
But looks like they will just peel their own out there, which isn't necessarily a bad result, Dan, because the red in the back of the house there is wide open.
Yep. Wouldn't be surprised to see Sarah probably maybe just draw around that top blue. But we'll see. Like we said at the start of the end, she is wanting to make that 2 and kind of just move on from that 4. So we'll see. We'll listen in.
Both Sarahs have come up light too. That's why I'm thinking on the 14-7 side. Okay. Because hers are dying. Yeah. And they're not carrying when I was coming around the corner. Like they're,
when you were coming around the corner, I was here.
Yeah, I like it. Okay.
I think this is good.
So Hannah, now that you've listened in, what do we thinking the shot is here? Is it just simply a draw around that top blue?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they're calling.
Just gotta tuck a corner.
And as Sarah just indicated, sounds like they are only wanting to tuck a quarter. I think if they were buried a little bit farther, it wouldn't be a bad thing either.
Yeah, they'll finish hard because I mean, mine poked out the other side, and you had me like where?
Yeah, exactly.
12, right? You want this top 8? Or
I think if we see her make a really good shot here, might see MacMillan just get rid of that back red, and then that would probably just leave an open hit for 2 for Team Wark here in the third end. But my novice brain certainly could be wrong. We'll see what happens. For skip stone for Sarah Wark.
Okay, close. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, I liked it.
Line's good.
Heard her say she liked it, so we'll see where the weight is.
Gotta move.
Top 4.
Maybe back. Looks hot.
It's kind of gliding right now. And now it is because
Back
she added.
4.
It's trying.
Does look like it's curling nicely there.
We'll see. She's gonna sweep to curl, see if she can get a hidden if we want to, but that is
Hard.
Unfortunately, it looks like it's still... Oh, it does look like they did tuck a little bit underneath there, but they did slide a little too deep. Yeah.
So we're going to see a double attempt out of MacMillan. Not much thought process going into this one. Try and get rid of both of them. And then we'll see what Wark does with her final stone. We'll just take a moment to thank our numerous sponsors who have made this event possible. That includes our platinum sponsors, Best Western, Original 16, Bel Air Direct, Local 258 of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Airvac Services, and so many others. We wouldn't be able to do events like this without our many sponsors. So Kayla MacMillan's final stone here in end 3, looking for a double to get rid of both of those reds that are sitting in the 4-foot.
Oh.
Yep! Yep!
Whoa! Whoa!
Really good.
Good shot made by Kayla there. It's exactly what they wanted to make sure that both of those reds were gone.
Yeah, so this is going to force Sarah Wark into trying to take her 1 here. And that'll give Team MacMillan potentially the hammer back as we move into 4. But we'll see what Sarah's able to do here with the hammer. Also like to thank our venue and media partners here. So Langley Curling Club, the Township of Langley, George Preston Recreation Center, Czech TV, and CBC. Of course, all of the support is crucial in being able to put on wonderful events like this and being able to bring the stream of all the games as well.
And it looks like Dan here, she is electing to draw instead of hit.
Yeah, always an interesting one. I think for me, it's probably safer to draw. I mean, you can't flash, and maybe we can brush it into the house. But we'll see. They're on it a little bit early here.
She didn't extend as much.
Yeah, go. T-line. Line's good, girls. Right to the button.
Sweepers indicating that it might be a little bit light here.
Yeah, I think that's going to be enough, though. Just need a touch of the 4, and I think that will do it there. So Sarah Wark
very nice shot by Sarah.
is forced into taking 1 here. We will take a little bit of a break and bring back the 4th end. Team MacMillan up 5-1 as we work through the game. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
So we are back here with the start of the fourth end. We heard in the break, by the sounds of it, Team Wark is going to try and throw up double center guards, and it looks like MacMillan has countered that and has thrown up the corner guard. Second stone here from Kristen Pilote. Sorry if I haven't said the name entirely correct.
Kate, line's
Or
great.
Carrie
We're
Park
tight.
if I'm just getting the name
Kate,
completely wrong.
line's perfect.
You.
Alyssa?
I don't want to take it too much.
Alyssa?
Yeah, we're okay. We're okay still. Go.
Okay, you're good.
You're good.
So it looks like they are
16. Nice.
Yeah, high and a tight guard. That one might have went a little bit too much at the end. It really cooked
never a doubt.
just towards the end as it was dying.
I just saw it starting to go. It's the only reason why I called you. That's why I didn't go.
Curl BC members can receive exclusive home, condo, and tenant insurance savings and enhanced coverage at our partners, Bel Air Direct. It pays to be a member. That's with Bel Air Direct.
And Dan, it seems like there is good communication from both teams here today.
Mm-hmm.
Wait if you can.
This will be Sarah Loken's second stone. Looking like we're trying to go around that corner guard.
Looks like we're over.
Got to curl just a little bit here at the end.
Hard finish. Go.
Pretty good result there.
Yeah, good weight.
It might be a little bit inside of where we wanted it, but I would think that's pretty much 100% right there.
Yeah, and it looks like Wark is electing not to go after it, to completely ignore it, which is a good strategic call.
Go a little bit, I think.
So, Hannah, you find yourself down 4. It's still
Fine.
relatively early in this game. Again, they are 10 enders, so lots of time to come back here. But how does the strategy change from the start of the game? Now we're down a few. What do we do to get ourselves back into it?
Yeah, so I think at the start, both teams will play a bit more cautious. So kind of if they need to bail out at any time, they will start hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas once you see a difference in score like this, Team Wark will elect to have every rock in play if possible. So they love guards and they love rocks in the rings.
Yeah.
Whereas Team MacMillan will want the opposite of that. So they don't want as many rocks in play. They'll play more aggressively to remove those rocks when they can.
Let's see the first stone here from Lindsay Dubé, the second for Team MacMillan. Looks like it's coming in with quite a lot of pace, so we'll see some action here in the ring. Half the guard. Pretty good shot there to remove that and get it off the center, open up that red in the forefoot. Looks like Team Wark's going to try and basically just replace that top guard, judging on where that broom was put down, but we'll listen.
Top 4, I think you got to go in, yeah.
Wants it 3 or in?
Yeah.
Looks like the call changed just a little bit there, so we're going to have to try and put this one in the top of the 8 foot, just on that center line.
Okay, same thing.
Second shot for Lindsay Dubé here in the fourth end.
Similar, it might be a little less. It's a better throw.
It's a very different throw.
4-5.
Line's
Take
good.
a look. 4-5.
Seemed like out of the hand. They like that one a little bit more,
curl.
Hannah. So we'll see if this ends up on the top of the 8-foot.
Hard curl.
It's got to move a little bit here.
Hard curl to center. Yep, go, go, go. Go, drag it. Yep,
Hard.
go, 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 go.
Hard,
Keep
hard,
going.
hard, hard, hard.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Curl, curl, curl. 15-6. Good sweep.
Okay, good.
So I think a bit deeper than that was originally called, but definitely an okay result.
Yeah, you know, that deepness could also be just because they had to get it to curl. So they were on it pretty hard, which can carry that rock just a few extra feet as well.
Definitely.
Second and final stone here for the second of MacMillan. Another good shot there.
Top 8.
Okay.
Does leave Wark the opportunity to draw around that blue guard they did leave up there.
I just do that. Okay, let's do that. You got it. A little bit less than the weight I threw this way, hey? Okay, yep.
Shauna Jensen throwing her first stone here in the fourth end.
Mine's good.
Okay, it's got to work. Where? Back 4.
We heard it's got to work. Probably got to move just a little bit then. You're not on it for weight at all, though.
Here goes. Whoa. Chris, it's yours.
That's got to curl here at the end.
Yeah, go right back.
Yep. Go, 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 go.
Okay,
go,
whoa,
go.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Good communication there.
14-8. Pretty close.
Yeah, again, maybe just a touch deeper than they wanted to, but that line is just right on top of that guard.
Yeah, exactly, Dan.
We getting a little bit of a hit and roll here. It looked like maybe that's what Kayla was indicating.
Hey, try to play it into this.
Yeah.
No, it looks like they are electing to peel again, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Hard, Sarah. Push it out. Push it out. Hard.
We're on this one the whole way for line.
It is close.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go,
Hard,
go, go,
hard,
go.
Kay, hard.
Great shot.
Good.
Yeah, I wonder if that's what they were trying to do. I mean, I didn't necessarily see the call, but that was really good.
Great result.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, objective one is making sure that we hit that first stone, and then everything else from there is gravy. But that's a great shot to remove both reds and get rid of that top guard.
The pack.
Yeah. I feel like they can't even hear me because it's under my shirt anyways.
Shauna Jensen here trying to hit and roll. And she does remove the rock, but rolls out.
Yeah, maybe just a hair thin there. If we hit that just a little bit fatter, that rock maybe sticks around. But this end has really been turned on its head from that last shot from Team MacMillan.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of like that low 15.
So I think what Kayla is electing to call here would be a draw to the other side of the house.
Yeah, if we split the rings there, it makes it really hard to really do anything if your team Wark.
Oh, pretty close to the line.
Top 8.
Okay, top 8's good.
Top 4 was there.
Okay, better to be past our 2.
Oh, thank you.
Top 8.
Okay, top 8's good.
Top 4.
Lindsay's rock.
We're there.
T.
Wanna go right back?
Back.
Good communication on the weight for this one.
Yeah, I think this is deeper than they wanted to, but they kind of hit an audible when they got to the second line there, realizing that it was going to be deeper. So let's carry it a little bit even further there.
Yeah, and makes the across the house double almost impossible.
So it looks like we're going to get a hit on that rock that was just thrown, or is that going to be a draw from there, Hannah? That looks like a little bit outside of where I would put a draw broom, so I'm guessing it's going to be a hit there.
Yes, yeah, I don't see the strategic point of putting a draw with no guard. So
Yeah.
I think they are definitely electing to hit that rock that was just thrown.
First skip stone here for Sarah Wark.
Dead! I like it.
Clean.
Shots
Yeah.
off. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, go, gotta go.
Not a ton of pace, but we probably keeping the shooter if we can.
We're like a 10 by 11.
Gonna be a little bit of a roll.
Looks like it might manage to stick around.
It's gonna stay around.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Although blue is still setting 1.
First skip stone coming here from Kayla MacMillan. Not a lot of thought going into this one either, Hannah. What is the obvious shot?
Seems to be like the same as
So if you're Team MacMillan, I think you are just drawing to the wings again.
back where we
So
had it.
kind of replacing that rock that was just
And they
removed.
can't really make a hit and roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Kayla MacMillan into the hack to throw her first of 2 stones here to end the 4th end.
Pretty good odd.
Copy.
Pretty
Okay,
good
line's
odd.
good.
I like more than the second
And
end.
again, good communication on the weight from the
Backy.
thrower to
Yep.
the sweepers.
Center, running. Running for line.
Back 4.
And the
Backy.
sweepers indicating the
Lazy.
weight to
Right
the
back.
third who is in the house.
Yeah, it looks like this is going to end up pretty much in the same spot as the last stone. So really just replaced the stone that was hit out. What's the play here for Wark looking at her final stone in this end?
Okay.
I think they will choose to remove that.
Yep.
And probably on no, so hoping to stay shot.
So I'm not sure where's second shot right now. I can't tell if it's that that blue in the top of the 12-foot or that red in the back. Judging what I can see right now, I guess that it's that top blue.
I'll throw a bit more,
But we'll see how this one turns out with the final stone for Sarah Wark.
Yep. 10 down.
Yeah.
They are on it relatively early, trying to keep this one as straight as possible.
All the way.
Yeah, good shot.
And they do roll to shot.
So yeah, it is that top blue here. So this is more or less open hit for 2 per team, MacMillan, Hannah.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool.
Yes, exactly, Dan. And if you're Team MacMillan, you are happy with throwing this takeout here and taking your 2.
Your 10s.
Yeah, absolutely. Just got to get this one. Basically, nose is perfect. And you just got to stick the shooter, and you're going to score 2 and take a 7-1 lead into the 5th end here. So we'll see if MacMillan can make this shot here, get to nose on that red stone, and move into the 5th with that nice lead. Final stone for Kayla MacMillan in the 4th.
Just 10, 5. 10, 5.
Now. Whoa. No.
10.
Gotta curl a ton.
Might be a bit thin.
Got a piece.
Can she stick the shooter? Not quite.
So MacMillan will end up taking 1 rock there in the 4th end, and we are 5-1 for Team MacMillan heading into the 5th.
Not the worst result for Wark there. We will take a break, and we will be back in just a moment for the 6th end.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
We are back here for the start of the 5th end, I believe, Hannah, unless I lost track there. Wark will have the hammer in this end. We said in the break to each other, probably going to see a lot of corner guards here from Wark. They got to start scoring if they want to be able to get back into this one. And then, obviously, Team MacMillan, just keep doing what you're doing. Eliminate rocks when you can and steal if you can.
Yeah, exactly, Dan. And we do have some scoring updates from the other sheets. So the Dijon-Kolomaya game, we have Cameron Dijon up 2-1 over Kolomaya. And then in the Dean and O'Driscoll game, the score is 6-1 for Team Dean.
All right, got some room there.
And then over to the other women's games, we have a score of 4-1 for Brown over Halfley. And then in the Reese Hansen-Ryan game, we have a score of 3-2 for Team Reese Hansen.
Just a reminder as well that you can join the BC Championship 50-50. There is a draw at the end of each game every day throughout the championships. This just supports Curl BC, and you can win big. Get your tickets at curlbc.ca/50-50. As we see just a draw around that corner guard. I think that ended up in a really good spot there. Maybe over curled at the end, but that's buried for me.
Yeah, great shot.
Interestingly here, I think that the two teams are happy to kind of ignore each other's stones for the time being, get set up for this end, and kind of go from there. As we see the third stone here from Team MacMillan.
Top 12, top 8. Top 8.
Yeah, and that will tend to happen, Dan, at the beginning of each end for a game that has a bit of a score difference.
Yeah, just two different strategies entirely. This one might be a little bit deeper than they were hoping, but they are on it to try and get it to curl.
15.
That was Lindsay Dubé's first stone there. And we're going to see Melissa Barlow's first coming up here.
Third.
Looks like there is some thought to
Do you like that?
hit here, so we'll see what they do, what kind of weight comes out of the hack. I heard back line, I think.
You guys like back line?
Yeah, so if your teamwork here, you probably don't want to throw much more weight than backline weight, because we do want rocks in play if you're down.
Backline is the call, and we're hearing close. It's going to be there.
Go. Shauna!
Gotta get it to curl, it looks like, judging by the sweep in here.
Kristen!
Now we're back.
Shauna! Shauna!
Chris! Becky! Chris! Hard!
Shauna!
Okay.
Just a little.
It did seem the thrower and the skip there had a little bit of opposing views as to whether it needed to curl or not.
Yeah, we heard Shauna, Chris, Shauna, Chris. So it's always interesting. Two different perspectives, one coming in, one out of your hand, to see the different calls there. As somebody who's sweeping and played a lot with people saying different things, I don't know necessarily what to do. Usually I lean towards the skip and what they're saying.
Yes, Dan, exactly.
They're going to get more mad at me.
Yeah, that too. But you do tend to want to listen to the skip over the thrower, although I can say from experience as a thrower, I do want to tell the sweepers what to do.
Yeah.
It's hard not to.
Clean.
Up.
Yep. Hard there.
Hard.
there.
So second here from Lindsay Dubé. A lot of pace here. Hit and roll if we can, but that was nose.
Really hard nose hit.
Yeah.
Not a bad result there, Dan, but I do believe they would have wanted to have rolled behind the center there.
No, totally agree. Like we've said, objective rather, one is getting rid of that stone. Everything else is a bonus, but certainly wanted a little bit of a roll. Might be seeing a very similar shot here. It's the line that was just thrown on the last red. They're on it hard early though, Hannah. So that line is going to be close.
Shauna!
Now we're getting it to throw.
Hard, Shauna! Hard, Shauna! Hard, Shauna! Roll on top of that blue. Right on top of it. Right on top of it.
Yeah, great result there.
Yeah, that red stone that was just thrown is stuck for me. No way we can get that out with one stone. We'll see what Team MacMillan has in mind.
They may be able to remove it depending on their weight here, but certainly tough to get it out for sure.
Looks like that's going to be the call.
Close. Yep. Hard.
Looks like we're on it for line here. Not a ton of weight, Hannah.
Hard. That's fine.
Yeah, definitely a setup play there to if they want to remove the red rock on the next shot, possibly.
Let's set up a double if we do that, though.
What if you just do nose?
What if we bump it?
We could draw here.
I think we gotta move that.
So some interesting discussion here, Dan, about what should be called.
Yep. Now, I always lean, obviously, it's the kick call at the end of the day, but you want to make sure that your shooter is comfortable making the shot. So we're going to have a little bit of a conversation here before we see the next Wark stone. You always want to make sure that you're confident in what you're throwing.
Yeah, and certainly a big shot, some opportunity to get some of your rocks in some good places here in order to score.
Let's listen into the thought process here a little bit for the viewer.
Off of it and sit here.
Okay.
What do you think?
The only other thing is to do this, but then we're leaving this there.
You could even get a little inside roll.
I mean, there's a port here.
I don't
You
know if
can
we
see
wanna roll
that blue
inside.
on this side.
But, well, maybe. I don't know. It's a little tight
Do you
for
play
that,
the
actually.
port for the hit right now?
What do you like?
I don't like where that blue is.
I don't mind the hit through the port.
But I mean,
we can
you
play
might even
this.
double the back and then you bring all our
but then it
reds
sets
into
up with the
play.
double. I don't like that. So we can play the draw, and if we do tick it a little bit, it's not bad.
Move it over. Okay.
Yeah. Does that work?
Yeah, you got
So
it.
good discussion there, coming to an understanding of what kind of shot we want to play here. Based on what we heard, Hannah, what do we think we're going to see?
We're gonna try for the draw. Okay. And then if we do tick off the blue,
I think we might be playing
But I don't like rolling the blue
some back house weight here.
So
Did you guys look at this port?
we did, but it's tight from down there.
Certainly having some discussion over that port
I don't think we play
on the, as we are looking at it, on the right side of the sheet.
Yeah, another thing that I've always found interesting is that it truly looks so much different when you're standing in the house from when you get to the hack and what you feel comfortable and what shot you can make. So we'll see what we get here from Team Wark.
T-line. Where? T.
Line's great.
It's got a curl.
Room.
Back four. Back four.
Yeah, really got a curl.
Indicating that this one's got to move a little bit.
Go, Chris.
Bars over, so go, 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 go.
Hard. Okay. That's okay.
Probably didn't get over as much as they were hoping there, but you heard them say that's okay. They're not.
Yeah, good result.
Unhappy
Not, I
with
don't
it.
think exactly what they called, but certainly a decent result.
Is the double here, Hannah?
Not with the way that they're calling it here.
So we're going to see just a single remove here. We'll see.
Okay, swing close. 10-5.
10-5 seems to be the call from Hog to Hog.
Hair less. Little less. 10-8.
They do touch their back blue there.
Just like back 8.
Now I think maybe about throwing through that port, but it is very tight.
You can throw what you just threw.
But it sounds like they're going to throw basically the same stone as they just threw, which is always a comfortable thing for a shooter. You just felt it. You're throwing that same line. A little bit of muscle memory goes into that shot.
Where?
Save anything.
just want to comment on the communication with this team, with both teams, but I'm especially noticing it with Team Wark here. Great communication on the wait for when the rock is going down the ice.
And they were right. That was a little bit more, and that one's going to flash and not stick around. A little bit of a miscue there.
We don't want to make it for them,
and it's kind of tight to that.
Let's listen into Team MacMillan.
Like straight guard this, if anything, on the outside, so they don't have that little.
So it sounds like they're looking to guard here. I think their other option might be to play a hit on that top red to eliminate it from play and not allow the other team to be able to raise it.
Yeah, I think the Blues sitting shot here, so I don't know that it's necessarily a bad thing to leave that red around. If you remove it, maybe you kind of slide off of it a little and give Wark an opportunity to make a good shot to remove a couple of those Blues. So I kind of like the guard here, I think, if that's what they're going with.
Yeah, I agree, Dan.
This is more ice than we've taken for anything.
Yeah, certainly a less risky shot for sure.
And especially when you're up at this point, the way it looks, I think you just make the simple shot and go from there. First skip stone here for Kayla MacMillan.
High 3.
Line's close.
Fine.
Line's okay.
3.
Make it a 3, tight 3.
Line's good.
Line's good, tight 3.
2.
Over and off for line, over curling.
Little high.
2.
Line's good.
Let it sit.
And you heard them say probably a little bit higher than they wanted, but I think that ended up in a good spot.
Yeah, great spot.
Maybe wanted that like a little tighter to the 12-foot, but that has pretty much done exactly what they wanted and guarded the house there. So interesting to see what Wark will do. Looks to me, are we going through that port with some pace?
Yeah, certainly looks like we're gonna play in through the port there. Oh, she did indicate that she wanted to throw an 8-second rock, I believe.
That's pretty quick.
You got it.
Yeah, so some heat here coming from Sarah Wark.
You know what I always like to say, Hannah? Parking lot. That's my favorite weight to throw. Just get back in the hack, push as hard as I can, and hope for the best. But I think that Sarah Wark might just be a little bit better than me, so probably have a little bit more control of that hit weight than I do. We'll see. First skip stone here for Sarah Wark.
Justin. Yep. Hard. This is going hard. This is going hard.
Might be curling a little bit more.
Oh. Okay.
That's okay. Sorry, no, my bad.
Might have wanted to get a piece of both of those. I think it probably curled just a little bit more than they were anticipating, but
I think so too, Dan. Yeah.
Judging on the view that we have, I think that blue stone in the 4-foot is going to be shot here. So we'll see what Kayla has in mind for her final rock.
Looks like she's indicating that she would like a guard in front of that red stone that was just thrown.
Yeah, and that's going to make it hard for Sarah to come back and score multiple points. But we'll see. They are looking at it quite a lot here.
Yeah, and that ice would indicate that she is electing to throw the guard.
Yeah. Again, I think you make the simple play here. Guard it up and make Sarah Wark make a fantastic shot to score more than one.
Scored. Yeah. Could play the hit, but probably close.
I think so.
So final rock here for Team MacMillan in the 5th end of a potential 10 here today.
Okay.
Plug the hole. Pretty good.
As a skip, Hannah, probably not super used to throwing double guards, but sometimes the game does call for that.
Certainly, Dan, and I can say also from experience that throwing the perfect guard is a lot harder than you might imagine.
I think that's going to end up in a really pretty good spot there.
Yeah, speaking of perfect guards.
Yeah, that's pretty much right where they wanted to. So Sarah Wark will take a look, and we'll see what she's able to do with the hammer here in the fifth end. Might see some pace come out again. I mean, is there a world where she can get two of those blues out and score a couple? It's going to be tough, I think. Maybe
yeah, I think she's looking at it here, Dan. I think her shot for more than one is flashing this red on the side into the blue that's on the side of the button there. And they're just talking about angles where they need to hit it in order for that to happen.
This will be quite the shot for Sarah if she can make it. My thought is, like, with the pace that you probably have to throw, I don't know if that third red stays. But I think at this point in the game, you have to try and make a fantastic shot and score here with the hammer.
Yes, try to score more than one for sure.
It does look like there is an angle there where it does happen. It is going to take quite a good shot here. So we'll see what Sarah Wark's able to do with the hammer here in the fifth end.
Getting nothing out of it right now.
Maybe a bit of a miscommunication there on the brush into. They were sweeping for curl a little bit, and it was straight. So I think that's going to be a steal of 2 for Team MacMillan in the fifth to take an 8-1 lead. We will be right back with the start of the sixth end here in Langley.
Just behind you, Kayla. There you go. Huh? There's no line call.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
We'll be right back.
So we're back here quickly at the George Preston Recreation Center. We have MacMillan and Wark. That was just a 1 to correct myself in that last fifth end. 7-1 MacMillan over Wark. We will be back in just another moment.
I don't remember a time. when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
So we're just coming back here out of the player timeout, halfway through the game here between MacMillan and Wark. MacMillan obviously holding that 7-1 lead. Hannah, what can Team Wark do going forward in the second half of this game to get back into it?
You are not.
Yeah, I think Team Wark really needs to get as many rocks into play as they can, especially corner guards. They will need to score more than one, I would think, here, or they're at least hoping to. And then I think on the opposite side of things, Team MacMillan will want to keep things as clean as they can. So this first one definitely being called into the rings.
Yeah, Sarah Loken's first here for Team MacMillan. Looks like it is going to get into, that might even be 4 foot, judging by where it is. Looks like it's going to touch the 4 foot, maybe even, yeah, that's just all 4 foot there. So looking like we're going to see that predictable corner guard here, or corner draw, probably guard first, of course, here from Team Wark.
Not because this is in.
Yeah, definitely a guard if they decided to go into the rings first.
We're getting that out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of decelerated on it. The same. I got 30. I think we're a little bit 31.
Easy.
2.
We're okay.
3.
This seems to be gliding better.
Yeah, this one's gliding.
Line looks good to me. Weight looks pretty good as well. I think this is a well-thrown corner guard. Maybe want it just a little bit further out, but I think happy with that result as long as it doesn't touch paint.
Okay.
Did it slide in? Yes.
Yeah, it sure did. So that's unfortunate there because that is just definitely going to be an automatic hit here for Team MacMillan.
And it does look like the ice conditions. I wonder how the players feel, but it looks like the ice conditions are great, getting lots of good curl.
Well, so this is a shout out to all the leads who never get to throw hits here, myself included, Sarah Loken, getting to throw a hit here in the 6th end. It looks like just control weight, and that'll do exactly what they wanted.
Right out.
Yeah, and they don't mind rolling out here either.
Try this again.
They probably actually would want to roll out rather than stick around.
Yeah, just a good controlled peel there, I suppose. Going to try and throw up that corner guard again, just a couple feet shorter, pretty much on the same path, though.
Yeah, I got 47 exactly. 2.
Looks like it's
gliding. This is really gliding. Tight.
Sweepers indicating that it.
2.
They think it might be a bit heavier than
I don't want to go. I think it's
hoped for.
That's going to stop before the rings there, so that's
good corner guard. Looks like Kayla is indicating that they want to freeze on top of their blue in the top 4 foot there.
So Lindsay Dubé's first rock here in the 6th end, just looking for a freeze.
Close. Top 8. Top 8. To it.
Still running.
To it.
Looks like it's close on the weight. They haven't brushed yet, so that usually indicates that it might be a little bit heavier than they want. They might get it on it here to finish.
Straight. Okay, just let it stop. We're over curling. Over curling.
Yeah, you hear Kayla there say over curled a bit on them.
Just around it. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting call here by Sarah. I don't necessarily disagree with the call, but if I were her, I may want to throw up another corner guard just to ensure that we do have those corner guards to hide behind.
So you would throw a higher corner guard on that same side, or would you throw a corner guard on the other side of the edge?
I think I would try and throw a guard that was just over the hog line.
That's going to have to move.
Okay, 14-3.
So I don't know if that didn't curl as much as they thought, or if we maybe missed slightly out of the hands, but we're going to see probably some pretty good weight here to remove that stone.
And I think Kayla indicated here that she would like it to just roll right on top, but I think if they roll out here, again, they're not too concerned.
Well, yep.
Judging by the line here, this could be nose.
Hard.
10-2.
Oh.
No, pretty much exactly what you want. Great, pretty good shot there.
Sorry.
I think Sarah is looking that she may have to do something with those rocks that are at the front of the house there.
That's good.
Yeah, so it looked like she indicated just a hit and roll, try and get rid of a couple of those potentially, and stick your shooter behind your corner guard here in a perfect world.
Yeah, I think they may be just going for that top blue.
That was quite the pace, though, so we'll see if this shooter can stick around after.
Shauna.
Trying to keep it straight at the end.
Hard, Shauna. Hard. Okay, that works.
They did end up removing one blue there and rolling to an okay spot behind there.
Yeah, I might have wanted to get that one just a little bit further behind the guard. It might be open from the hack. It looks like that might be the case.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a hit parade here for Team MacMillan down the final stretch. Just to remove as many of those red rocks as possible and don't give them an opportunity to score at all in a perfect world.
And I think also they'll be trying to keep their rocks kind of around that. Oh, and they did get a little bit lucky there.
Yeah.
Still was able to remove the red rock, but it did tick off that corner guard first.
15-2. Just we're thinking less than what I threw coming this way, right? Yes.
We'll see here. I think we're just drawing around that corner guard. If we can get it deep and stuck in there, that's probably ideal.
Close.
Where's
Back 8 seems to be the call, so this might be a little bit heavier than they wanted. Can't really sweep that.
Back 12.
Oh, darn. Sit. Hopefully dying.
Here it goes.
Trying.
Sit.
Indicating that this is
Heavy.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it might stick around.
14-1.
Kayla's doing her best to make sure it doesn't, and it doesn't stick around.
Goes through the rings, unfortunately. I think if you're Kayla, yeah, you're gonna throw again another rock in that front center of the house, or just right tight close to the house.
High 15s, almost 16. Okay.
If Wark's not able to score a couple here, might be decision time, but we'll see how the game progresses.
3.
Okay, let's go.
High 3.
Touch the line.
3.
Although still somewhat
3.
middle of the game here, Dan.
Yeah, with those 10-end games, you never really know, right? You don't play a ton of 10-end games at the club level, if any at all. So certainly a lot of time left.
Whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
I think both teams are doing Doing okay for the time clock.
Yeah.
17.
Through right away.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we heard Team MacMillan in the break say we got to play probably a couple of quicker ends here just in case.
Line it up though. We could also come
Because
around
they did
this
take
way.
a little bit of time to think about one
Or we do
earlier.
this for now.
But 15 minutes and 16 minutes respectively. Still a lot of time to get through these last 4 ends.
Even if it's with like 10.
Okay. I was thinking like a 12, but 10 works, I guess. Just nose with a 10. Yeah, nose-ish.
I think this is going to be the first rock here for Sarah Daniels. If the rock counter on the screen is correct anyhow.
Alyssa?
That looks actually like it is Shauna Jensen throwing.
Whoa,
Oh, that's a girl's game. You're right.
Yes, yes, yes! Well, you're okay. Yes! Okay. Yep.
Ooh, panic. Good.
Good shot there. I think that's the result they were hoping for. Maybe wanting to roll a little bit behind that guard.
Where do you want the 6 to go? Do you want to just stick?
Now it's going to be Sarah Daniels going for Team MacMillan, her second stone.
Here high. Kind of roll them both kind of.
Yeah. What kind of weight?
Or are we on to skip stones, Hannah?
We might be on to skips.
We're wrong again.
Skip stones.
2 in a row. I was doing so good too.
Yeah, it
On to
does
skip
look
stones
like
here for Team MacMillan.
yeah.
So we kind of roll them both to center. A little bit.
Here we go with the start of the skip stones in end number 6. I think we got quite the pace here, so this is obviously hit weight.
Whoa!
Pretty close.
Whoa!
And they
Fine
do
result.
eliminate that that red shot there, which I think was their goal.
Back on the release.
I think the only way maybe it could have been better is even just losing another blue there, but that's fine. Maybe give Sarah Wark something to go behind, but it looks like they're going to try and go behind their own corner guard that's sitting up there, judging by where the broom's sitting.
Okay, what are you guys thinking here?
Kind of like a 15-3.
Yeah?
Does that shake out with what you thought?
Yeah, I was thinking 15.
Okay, I like 15 too. Yep. Between.
But I'll throw on the 15-3 side.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, as you were saying a little bit earlier, by all accounts, I mean, I talked to Cam DeJong. He was happy with how the ice was playing, said the facility was great. So certainly the curlers are happy to be there, and the ice techs and everyone has done a great job there this week. Final skip, or first skip stone rather here for Sarah Wark in the 6th.
Curling. You all day. All day you go a bit maybe. It's hit it a bit. Yeah, it's coming down. Yep.
Looks like that's coming off.
Line only.
Whoa.
Yep.
T-line.
Okay, whoa. Line only.
Looks close here, Dan.
I think that's going to get to a spot that they're going to be happy with. Maybe slightly deeper. Look at that run away.
Okay.
When it does slide a little bit farther than they were hoping.
Yeah, like you said, I wonder if through the game the lines have been played quite a lot. It could be speeding up as we work into the 6th end here.
Yeah, certainly speeding up down certain paths.
I thought I heard them say they wanted to play a 15 there, so 15 seconds from hog to hog
Matt's girlfriend.
was the call. Might have been a little bit less than that to get that deep.
And it does look like Kayla MacMillan has elected to hit that back one.
Yep. Final stone for Kayla here in the 6th end, trying to get rid of that red rock sitting in the back of the 12.
Clean. Nice throw.
And she is going to do just that. So this will be a draw for 1 here for Wark. I don't see any other shot that they could possibly play.
Slightly different
She just threw 44, so maybe 15's good.
Yeah, Sarah probably not super happy with being forced here.
Are we seeing a 0 here? A blank?
We might be.
Okay.
Dan, I might be able to.
We might be able to say it here.
Do you guys like the blank? I don't mind it.
I think that's probably the play. One doesn't help you. I don't think too much. You need to carry hammer and score multiple points.
Although at this point, you might want to put another point on the board.
Remember, I'm training for hard.
Electing to throw the blank though.
There, we're looking for the blank here in 6.
8! Clean. 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 She's not saying it.
And Hannah, we are hoping that you can say.
No, I mean,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
And it looks like it was a one-way ticket to Blanksville there. And I do have to say that I think John Collin may have coined that term. So I don't want to take credit, but it is a fun term to say. So
one-way ticket to Blanksville. We got a blank in 6. Okay. MacMillan's going to hold a 7-1 lead going into 7, and we will be right back.
Let's get our 2 for sure.
Yeah. Get water.
Water's not a bad idea.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
So we are back here with the start of the 7th end for Team MacMillan and Team Wark. And Hannah, I think we have a final to talk about.
Yeah, we do have a scoring update here. So we have a final in the game of Dean versus O'Driscoll. Dean takes the win with a 12-2 score. And then we also have some scoring updates for Dijon and Kolomaya. Team Dijon is 3-2 over Kolomaya. And the other women's games, it looks like Team Brown is up 6-3 over Halfley. And Team Reese Hansen is up 3-2 over Team Ryan.
So we'll check into those at the end of this end too, if we can, to give you an update. But it looks like we're trying to get another corner guard up for Sarah Wark Club here.
Yeah, curl. Keep going. Curl.
Just a reminder as well that you can join the BC Championships 50-50. There is a draw at the end of each game and day throughout the championship. Support BC Curling and win big. Get your tickets at curl.bc/5050. I think I saw a couple of $1,000 was the draw last night, so that would be kind of nice to watch some good curling and take home some money as well.
Yes, exactly, Dan.
Hey, line's good.
Her hair wider.
Line's good.
Top 8.
So I think we're going to see strategically pretty much the same end from both of the teams. A lot of corner guards and corner draws from Team Wark, and then pack the paint, if we're using a basketball term, for Team MacMillan here.
And it looks like Sarah has called to do a corner guard on the other side of the sheet from her current corner guard.
Yeah, I think I like that. Throw up double corner guards, give yourself maximum scoring opportunities. It is what you have to do at this point in the game.
I think you're okay. Okay. I think you're okay.
Put a curl. All you.
That one's going to have to move quite a lot. We'll see what the weight is like.
Can you go at the end?
Got a curl. You can go. You can go. You can go. You can go.
17-2. Good.
Yeah, good result there.
So the double corner guards up for Wark. Looks like MacMillan probably just going to put another rock in the 8-foot, if I had to guess.
Yeah, probably just stacking them on top of the 2 rocks already in the kind of center of the house there.
3.
Good.
There's a chance that it's a bit heavier than they want. They're not really sweeping. It could just be a perfect stone, though. This might be, judging by where MacMillan is standing, just a guard.
Okay, that's fine.
Make a little move. Just
Looks like it over curled just a little bit there.
A little bit much at the end. We've seen that happen a couple of times in this match, that just when that rock speed comes off right at the end, it has a tendency to curl that little extra bit.
Is there a trip?
I heard, is there a trip? So that would be quite the shot today here. If we see a triple, that'd be kind of cool.
9. Yep.
Not a ton of pace here, though. Still obviously hit weight, but
8. We're up.
Might be a hair thin.
Okay.
Yeah.
8-2.
Just peeling that guard.
Yep. Now, if you're Team MacMillan, do you just replace that guard, Hannah?
You do.
Hair higher.
Yeah, and again, I don't think you hate coming into the rings. I think that if you can throw that perfect kind of 3 guard, so nice and tight, close to the rings there, it's ideal.
Well then.
Okay. Looks a little heavy.
People on the brush seem to be saying 3, which indicates that we are hopefully going to get a tight guard.
Same spot.
Might have to move a little bit, but we have seen it curl at the end.
Line should be fine on its own.
Same spot.
I want to split the line.
Yeah, just put that guard right back where it was. Maybe even a little bit better.
Yeah.
15.5.
So again, now we've seen the same exact shot out of Team Wark. Try and run those.
And then roll your shooter maybe into the rings, depending on how close that is. But if not, I think you're okay with having another guard over to one of the sides there.
So we're trying to keep the shooter if we can.
Hard, Chris. Yep. Hard, Chris.
But they're on it for line here.
Hard, Chris.
Hard.
Pretty much
It's close.
Okay.
Does end up jamming a little bit, but certainly in a better position than they were.
Yeah, it looks like for Wark, it's going to come down to the draw game from here if we can get around these guards. But we'll see what MacMillan does to counter.
Okay. Like this till the end?
Yeah, I think so.
And if you ever ask me, Hannah, if we're ever playing together, and you ask me, do I like to throw the in? It's an unequivocal yes. I never want to throw the out.
Pull back a hair. Pull back a hair. 2.
Sweeper's indicating it is a 2 guard.
Yes, I think I heard her say pull back a little, so this is going to be a little bit lighter than those past 2. So it's going to be a high guard. This is going to drip over the hog line.
Hard. Keep going. Go. Every inch. Go.
And good result there. Great sweep by the sweepers to get that moved over to to where it needed to be to guard that that back
I think you have
blue
to try.
stone
I
there.
have no way in right now. Okay. A tiny bit, yeah.
And I think here we might be seeing, trying to clear a pathway to get some red rocks in there.
Yeah. Tough shot here from Team Wark.
Alyssa? Hard,
Sneaking
Alyssa.
to curl.
Hard, Alyssa. You're almost there. Push hard. Go, 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 go. Kate, that's great.
Yeah, I think overall pretty good result.
Opens it up a little bit here.
Just tap this up.
Yeah, I was thinking.
We'll listen in to the thought process behind Team MacMillan's next.
Okay, I like that. Yeah.
You can't roll under.
Yeah. Okay, based on that.
Throwing like T-line, you think?
No? Not anything?
Okay.
Better to kind of freeze to it, I think, than to tap it behind T.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I think the edge is going to be close based on your guard.
Okay.
So I know it sounds like Kayla's a bit underwater there, but what was the call, Hen?
I'm not exactly sure, Dan. It looks like they might
just draw it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Potentially electing to throw a guard. The ice would indicate one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just looking to the left of our screen there, we see Kuliyama tied it up. So it is now 3-3 with him and De Jong. But we see the first skip stone here in the 7th end for Kayla MacMillan.
Top four.
I'm going to guess that that's draw weight with how much came out, but we'll see.
Top four.
Okay, line's good.
Yeah, indicating that it's close to T line.
T. Okay, gotta curl a little now.
Top four.
Gotta curl.
Let's see a little bit of a bump here. Definitely.
Whoa.
Okay.
So if you're Sarah Wark, you're down 7-1. You're throwing your first skip stones in the 7th. Blue is sitting 4. What are we doing here?
Yeah, Dan, I think at this point, if you're Sarah, you have to take some risks.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to play pretty aggressively. Lots of kind of lightweight taps and draws and freezes. And I think here, I think here she's actually electing to throw a 9-second hit. So I think she might be trying to hit and roll underneath their corner.
Didn't want to roll a little bit to the right?
Yeah, we can.
We'll listen in. We can hear them speaking.
We just want to make sure we make that double.
Okay.
So it limits our
And as they indicated, their primary goal here is to make the double rather than roll under the red guard.
Sarah Wark pushing off with her first skip stone here in the 7th.
8.5.
8.5 might be a little bit faster than they want. Curling it if they can. That's got to move just a little bit for me.
And they do end up only removing that one blue stone.
So Kayla MacMillan probably just going to look to replace that stone that was sitting there.
I don't think it was a 9-3. No, I think it was a 9.
And pretty much throw that same line that she just threw with her first stone.
I think same throw.
There you go, Dan.
I'm a curling expert, Hannah.
Yeah, same throw.
Kayla MacMillan with her final stone in the 7th end. Looking to throw that same rock that she just threw with the first one. So any piece of the 4-foot, maybe a little bit of a bump here. We'll see how it goes.
Line's okay. Back 4.
Back 4, indicating it might be a little bit up in weight.
Okay, hit a little thinner.
Okay. Oh, still
It
got
does
a curl.
have to move.
Still got a curl.
And I think you're fine with that if you are Team MacMillan. We'll see what Sarah is going to do. It looks like maybe just a draw for one here, Hannah.
Yes, I think so, Dan.
A little less, so I thought it was a bit more.
Looks like she will potentially need a piece of the button here to score her 1.
Yeah, definitely some white ice, I think, judging on where that back blue is in the forefoot.
Weight's the same. What are you guys thinking?
15, 15, 2.
As the skip, though, this is exactly what you practice for.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look like we're going to have to touch a little bit of the white ice there. Shout out to our producer for getting us a good look at where we are in the house. The Fair Works final stone here in the 7th end.
I don't mind it. T-line top 4, maybe.
They are on it, so indicates it could be a little bit light.
Yeah, go, go, go. Go, go, go.
See if they can carry this into the button.
Gotta go.
14-8.
Gotta go, line. Gotta go.
14-8.
Go.
Just wait. Just wait.
That's, if it's going to stop, I don't know if it will.
Sit.
Looks like the sweepers overswept it a little bit.
And we'll see if that forces a decision here from Team Wark. That is going to be a steal for MacMillan and company. That was the end of the 7th end. We'll head to the 8th and be back in just a moment.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
So we're back here for the start of the 8th end. Just a reminder that you can follow along. Check out photos, live scores, draws, and digital event programs for the championships. Click on banner on our official website, curlingbc.ca. So if you are wanting to follow along with any of the scores, any of the championships, certainly you can do that there as we see a rock go right through the house. And we were just saying in the break there, Hannah, is it time? Is MacMillan simply going to start throwing rocks through? And that looks like it might be too, so that might be where we are.
Yeah, so that first, I think maybe the first rock at the end they threw through the rings. We didn't quite get a view of that, but that second rock, what they were attempting to play, I'm fairly sure is a tick shot because it's not on center. They can do that.
And it just flashed. I mean, the tick shot, probably one of the most difficult shots in curling. So
certainly. Yeah, they did have the right weight though for it because that's the miss that you want if you are going to miss the tick shot.
So it looks like they are going to draw around that corner guard. Team Wark setting up the double corner guards, which you're going to need to do if you're going to score. think the ice has sped up
Or
as well here on the women. So just trying to get back to feeling where the ice is at. But it seems like we've seen a couple go a little bit deep in the past couple of ends here, which indicates to me that the ice may have sped up just a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes you see at this point in the game, the ice actually slows down a little bit. But no, it seems to be consistent, or as you said, maybe even sped up a little bit.
First stone here for Alyssa. Looking like we're going to throw the draw around that top corner guard.
Curl.
Looks like they're trying to get it to curl a little bit to try and get it as buried as possible.
Curl, curl, curl. Yeah, you can go back. You got to curl.
Sarah indicating that it doesn't matter where it is in the rings as long as it's behind the guard.
Okay, 15-1.
And it did end up in a okay spot behind the guard.
I might be able to see it a little bit, but it looks like MacMillan wants to get rid of that first corner guard.
Yes, Kayla electing to peel as soon as she's able to.
Yeah, and I think at this point that's going to be what we see. A lot of hits out of Team MacMillan in the 8th.
Yeah, exactly, Dan.
They're hard on it for line to start here.
Hard!
Go, 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 go.
That is a little bit of a miss by Team MacMillan because now you do have the opportunity, Team Wark has the opportunity to draw behind the double corner guards now.
Which is exactly what they are going to try and do here.
C-line. Lots of line right now.
All is T-line.
Lots of line right now.
Room.
And I know I've said it already, Dan, but just want to highlight how well this team, both teams, but Team Wark especially, are communicating with one another.
Yeah, go back to even. Hard, go, go, go. Yeah, go, 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 go.
I think that one probably didn't get as far over as they may have wanted it to. Of course, the weight was good, but maybe not buried where they wanted it to. So we're going to see Team MacMillan try and remove that stone right away.
No.
Lack of brushing to me indicates that that's going to do the job. But it does remove that red stone.
And I think Sarah will call, the draw behind those two corner guards again.
Could get interesting. Sarah is sitting right now with that rock just on the right side. So if you can bury a couple behind those corner guards, it could lead to a good end for Team Wark here.
Yes, certainly the potential to score multiple.
Back 8 T is the call. See where this one ends up.
You're gonna need a back eight.
But it doesn't look like they're going to sweep it much, so it might be a little heavy.
It's trying.
Yeah, it's curling a lot too.
Yeah, it does look close for line.
I think the weight will be okay, but we'll see.
Does need to stop.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's in.
Gonna hang around, and that is buried, so it could come into play here, but we'll see. Looks like Team MacMillan going to get rid of that other red stone that is shot.
40?
Yeah, 14-4.
Stop.
I thought good.
I think they said that last draw went 14-4, and it's almost through the house, so it is pretty quick up there.
Clean. Yep.
Okay. I still thought under the guard, but...
So it sounds like Wark is looking to play the freeze on the shot blue rock.
You guys okay with that, Ace? I think it'll be okay.
And we hear some discussion about the ice here.
This is the final stone from Shauna Jensen here in Team Wark.
Line's really good. T. Line's really good. It can curl. It's got to curl. It's got to curl.
So sweeping to curl, but they don't want to bump. They want this to just be right on top of that blue stone.
Indicating that it is
bump.
Heavy.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem they are very happy with that result.
Okay.
I think so too. Like if we hit a little thicker there, I don't think like that's gonna catch it. So.
Throwing the in.
Dan, why do you think they elected to play that freeze rather than the draw around the two corners?
I think that blue being shot, first of all, with a lack of experience of skipping from me, I think with the blue being shot, you want to maybe put yourself right on top of it and really stick your red there, make it kind of unable to be removed if you put it right on top. The miss allows, obviously, Team MacMillan to just come out here and nose hit it and sit two. So I think if you're able to freeze and get it right on top, your red is stuck as shot, and then you can bump it to potentially bump that blue out and be sitting at least two. But that would be what I would think was the thought process.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said last end, Sarah and her team are looking to play those lighter freezes and draws for sure.
Whoa! Yep! Right over.
And they do almost end up getting that that double, certainly moving it
I don't know, do you go around the
further out than
I would go behind the corner and then leave
their three blues that are sitting in the rings right now.
So it looks like we're going to try and do the freeze again.
No.
Judging by the broom and the discussion, it looks like we're going to try and freeze again on that blue.
And they hit it, it's going into that pile.
And Sarah did just indicate why she is choosing to throw this shot rather than the draw around the guards, saying that if MacMillan elects to hit it, then she believes that it will go into the two blue in the back of the house.
Can I have a touch less?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
I like that.
First skip stone here for Sarah Wark in the 8th, looking to freeze on top of that
Touch less.
blue there in the 8 foot.
It came up though.
Yeah.
What am I throwing?
15.
15 seconds is the call hog to hog, and that is, in my estimation, pretty fast. So the ice is playing quick and curling quite a lot, Hannah.
Yeah, really sounds like great ice conditions here.
Oh, yeah. Go.
They are on this immediately, which indicates maybe they think it's a little bit light. The line looks okay, but it is starting to curl quite a lot.
Okay. We're not there to see that. Don't.
And it does look like that came up short.
Yeah.
That was brutal.
Unfortunately, a big miss there from Sarah Wark.
Got it.
We'll just go like 4 foot around it.
This looks like probably just a draw around that stone that was just thrown.
Yeah, just space.
I mean, almost freezing on top of your own rock here a little bit.
Yes, exactly, Dan. And then forcing Sarah Wark to draw for that single.
Final stone for Team MacMillan here in the 8th.
Well, mine's a hair tight.
You could get it there. Pretty sweepable.
Go for weight right here. Top 8.
Tolerance on this shot is probably short, so we'll see where this ends up.
Really cool. Touch 4.
Make it good.
Line's fine. Touch 4. Over curling a hair. Oh. Good.
Good communication there by Team MacMillan.
I think you're happy with that. Like you said, probably going to force Team Wark into the draw for 1.
Okay, let's just make this last one.
Yep.
Sarah indicating that there may be handshakes after this end, but we will see.
Slow slide. I'll slide better.
Got it? Yeah, I like the 15 here.
Okay. T-line, guys.
Yeah. You got it.
Final stone of the 8th end here for Sarah Wark, looking for the draw for 1. About 15 seconds from hog to hog is what I heard.
What do you think? Looks a little up. Yeah, it looks a little up to me too.
A little bit of an extension on it.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Coming down. There you go.
It's not moving yet.
Still up.
It's not moving.
Still up. Sit. Stop.
14-1.
15-1.
Yeah,
14-1.
all the way down.
And that is going to be the
Good game. Thanks, guys.
Good.
And we will see handshakes here, Dan.
handshakes there for Team MacMillan and Team Wark. I didn't actually see how many MacMillan will score there in the 8th, but that is going to do it. Team MacMillan going to improve to 2-1, and Wark going to fall to 0-4. We were here at the BC Men's and Women's Curling Championships presented by Best Western. They're playing out in Langley at the George Preston Recreation Center. My name's Dan. That was Hannah. Thank you so much.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.